Anyone who has watched some of the vlogs will realise that I just had to get this one off my chest, as it involves the dreaded pop-up. Head low, hips high, and even worse, the hips off to the side of the board over the water, with a dodgy front knee that needs popping outside than in. It's one seriously confused pop-up. So how on earth did one surf coach's analysis and simple suggestion make such a difference? To find out, just keep watching.
I'm James Davis, and I've been a skydiver for over 20 years, jumping and competing all around the world. In the last 18 months, I've been surfing at the wave pool in Bristol to see if wave pools can do for surfing what wind tunnels did for skydiving. I wanted to see what would happen if an average surfer trained at the wave pool for a year, if they could learn to get barreled, sharing all the mistakes, learning points and experiences along the way.
Okay, so what am I really hating on here with regards to the process for catching waves? The goal is to position myself correctly, have a quieter, which means less kicking, body position, glide into the wave by using the push of the wave, start planing the board as soon as possible, have a brief pause, and then extend the arms and have the head the highest part of the body, hips lowest, ideally still on the board, before finally jumping to my feet in a low compressed position. So what is all this rubbish with the eyes looking down, the head low, the hips high and off to the side of the board or over the water? When I started trying to ride the forehand barrel setting at the wave pool, a few people talked about changing from the poo position or poo stance to a sprinter stance. This meant hips, torso and shoulders facing forward, just like a sprinter would stand before they run, rather than a sideways on stance akin to sitting on the toilet. If you watched the previous 2 vlogs, you'll see that I've been heading to Morocco for a few weekends over the winter and working with this guy, Snoopy. He surfs at lyres, finless, longboards and shortboards, and he has a very high level of surfing. And watching some of his body positions during turns, and also looking at his pop-up, you can see the sprinter stance popping up in certain situations. Snoopy has now surfed a few sessions with me, but it was his video analysis, Zoom coaching, that really focused in on what I was doing wrong. Now he is surfing his backhand, which makes this harder to illustrate, but by looking down the line, a forehand surfer naturally twists the upper torso a little bit, which means you don't quite land in the true sprinter stance, with everything facing forward. You still have the space for the knees to pass inside you, but you've already got the little bit of torso twist and chest pointing in the right direction. The point is, by trying to think about getting to the feet in the sprinter stance, the surfer doesn't block off the knees coming through like I'm struggling with.
The good things that like you do is like when you paddle, you put your hand here, which is really good, and you look where you want to go. But just the second thing is like more you push your upper body up to the sky. Imagine someone's pulling you up from your head, and then it's easy for you to jump on the board instead of the bum outside. But why the bum is up in the sky? Because the shoulders, they are not turning. And that moment when you pause to look where you want to go, just the shoulders have to twist. And sometimes if you want to go backside or front side, don't think, I can't go backside, but just think you are going forward side, and then take your time to go where you want to go. Well, when I jump, for example, as soon as I catch wave, and I paddle faster, a little pause, and I jump, but when I jump, I twist. When I twist, what happens? As soon as I twist, my knees, they're coming forward as well as me, because I twist. As soon as I twist, my feet go in the right place, because if I push to the sky and I didn't twist, the feet is going to be in the wrong place. But when I twist, the feet come immediately to the center of the board. And then from there, I open my upper body, my leading arm, and the knee immediately follow me. And the knees follow forward. and then because it's surfing, you're using the knees forward, backward.
It's not perfect, but I now seem able to pop up so much quicker and have so much more confidence in the process, which is great. I'm just stoked to have found something that's made such a big difference to me and that's come from a credible source. I appreciate that there are many ways to skin a cat and that this conversation isn't black and white. But for me, this explanation has made a massive difference in popping up to my feet faster, being more settled, and having my feet in a better place with the lower posture to start the wave with. All good stuff in my humble opinion. In the next vlog, we head back to the wave pool and dare to try and have a rational discussion about the positives and negatives of staying with the mid-length, which we've been using in the ocean. Internet keyboard warriors, you've been given notice. Get those fingers warmed up. Until the next time, enjoy your surfing wherever it is.